What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. I'm just embarking on a journey here to learn about investing, and I've decided to document it here to track my progress, share insights with other people who also new to trading. Now, each week I will be investing about $150 into 6 individual stocks. So that's going to be about $25 into each stocks that I've carefully selected. Now, these picks are aimed at balancing long-term growth and dividend income. So let's go ahead and take a look at each one. Now, before we go ahead and take a look into these stocks, first we have to understand what exactly dividends is. Now, dividends are payments made by a company to its shareholders, usually in cash as a portion of the company's earnings. So think of it as a reward for investing in the company. An example would be if you own 10 shares of a company that pays 1 annual dividend per year, then you receive $10 per year just for holding the stock. So that is exactly what I want to do, and that actually correlates perfectly with compound interest. Now, compound interest is the process where the money you earn from investing, like dividends, is reinvested to generate more earnings over time. Example will be if you invest $1,000 at a 5% annual return, you'd earn $50 in the first year. In the second year, you're going to earn 5% on the $1,050 that you earned from the first, which is going to be $52.50, and so on. Over time, this growth accelerates, helping your investments grow faster and faster over time. The best description I can do, or like a visual representation, is going to be the Subway Surfers gameplay playing in the background. You see how in the beginning, my man is running pretty slow at first. And then later on in the video, as he keeps running, he keeps getting faster and faster. That's kind of how the mix of dividends and compound interest works. Now, let's get into the first stock. Number one here is going to be Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN. The sector for Amazon is going to be consumer, discretionary, e-commerce, and cloud computing. The current price that I'm making this video, it's at about $187.26. Amazon is a global leader in e-commerce and cloud computing through Amazon Web Services, the AWS. Its continuous innovations and expansions into areas like AI and logistics makes it a compelling long-term investment for me. Now, despite not paying any dividends, Amazon's significant growth over the past decade highlights its potential. So yeah, guys, for me, Amazon is going to be one of those that I do see as a real long-term stock for me. The company is absolutely amazing. And in the past 5 years, the total return was at about 64.1%. Now, I absolutely love those numbers. And even in the past year, Amazon stock rose by about 38%, outpacing even the S&P 500's 28% return during the exact same period. Now, in the last 10 years, it's had about a 798.17% return. I love those numbers, guys. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So even though Amazon doesn't have any dividends, it's still going to be sitting here on my list as a really, really good growth stock that I will be investing in. Now, number two is going to be NVIDIA. NVIDIA's sector is going to be informational technology, semiconductors, and AI. The current price of this video, it's at about $114.19. Now, NVIDIA is at the forefront of graphics processing and AI technology. Its GPUs are essential for gaming, data centers, and AI applications, positioning it well for future technological advancements. The company's explosive growth reflects its pivotal role in the tech industry. Now, NVIDIA is going to be up there as well for me as a potential growth stock for me. Now, with NVIDIA and its involvement in AI, I feel as though it's going to boom even more than it already has in the next 5 and 10 years. I do feel as though in the future, AI and technology is going to be the main thing of society, especially with how well AI is doing currently and the fast progression that it's had. So in the past 5 years, The total return for NVIDIA is about 1,464.9%. For the past 10 years, it's been about 20,794.16%. Guys, I love those numbers. Now, I do feel as though it will still keep increasing as time go on, again, especially with AI and the way that the world is going currently. Now, NVIDIA also has a small dividends of about 16 cents every year. It is really a minimum yield. It's pretty small there. But again, number 2 here for me in the growth stock sector is going to be NVIDIA. Number 3, guys, we have Microsoft. Sector being informational technology, software, and cloud services. The current price of this video, it's at about $438.38. Now, Microsoft is a tech giant with strong presence in software, cloud computing, and AI. Its diversified portfolio and consistent performance make it a solid choice for both growth and income. The company's commitment to innovation and shareholders' returns is evident in its long-standing dividend history. Now, for me, guys, Microsoft is going to be one of those stocks that I'm going to be getting into for its dividends and its growth. So this one here is a big one. I do feel as though, of course, its innovations with AI, the cloud computing is definitely going to be something that is still going to be increasing in the next 5 to 10 years for me, for sure, as well as its high dividends. So its dividends is going to be at about $3.32 every year at a 0.85% yield. It also has 23 years of consecutive dividend increase, something that I love to see here when it comes to investing in these stocks. Now, when it comes to its growth, in the past 5 years, it's had a 154% total return. In the past 10 years, it's had about 936% total return. Those numbers, I love to see it here. So number 3 on my list that I'm going to be investing in is going to be Microsoft. Now, number 4 is Texas Instrument, the sector being information technology and semiconductors. The current price that I'm making this video is going to be $163.47. Now, Texas Instruments specializes in analog and embedded processing chips, essentially components in various electronic devices. Its focus on industrial and automotive markets provides stability and growth opportunities. The company's strong dividend history offers investors a reliable income stream. Now, similar to Microsoft, this is one here that I see that will continue to grow and continue to increase as a stock as a whole, but also has really good dividend yields. The dividends is going to be about $5.20 a year, which is approximately a 3.2% yield. I love those numbers. I love the stocks. Now, I don't see this one here getting as high as Microsoft or the other 3 on the list, but it does have really good dividends as well as steady growth, which is something that I love to see and something that I do like in the stocks that I'm looking for. Now, in the past 5 years, it's had about 112.8% total return. In the past 10 years, it's had about 285.2% total return. Again, I love those numbers. I'm looking for growth and dividends with this one here. Number 5 is going to be Realty Income, ticker symbol O. The sector is going to be real estate, retail, and commercial properties. The current price of Realty Income is going to be at about $57.13. Realty Income is a real estate investment trust, REIT, that owns and manages a diversified portfolio of commercial properties. Its focus on long-term leases with reputable tenants provides steady income. Notably, Realty Income is known for its monthly dividend payments, offering consistent cash flow to investors. Yeah, y'all seen it there first, man. That's exactly why I'm getting into Realty Income. It has amazing dividends as well as slow but steady growth. With this one here, I'm not looking for it to boom in the next 10 or 5 years. I'm kind of investing in this for some slow, steady monthly income that will compound and keep increasing over time. Now, the past 5 years has had about a 2% total return. And in the past 10 years, it's had about a 45% total return. Now, the dividend here is going to be at about $3.22 a year at about a 5.84% yield paid monthly. So that's kind of the reason there why I'm going to be looking into Realty Income and diving into it. Again, mainly for the dividends. I'm not really looking too much for growth, mainly for that monthly income and that steady compounding over time. Now, last but not least here on the list is going to be Johnson & Johnson. The sector here is going to be healthcare, pharmaceuticals, and consumer health. The current price is at about $155.04. Johnson & Johnson is a diversified healthcare company with a strong portfolio of pharmaceuticals, medical devices, and consumer health products. Its stability and resilience make it a reliable investment. The company is a dividend king, having increased its dividends for over 50 consecutive years, offering investors a dependable income stream. Same with Realty Income, guys. With this one here, with Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol J&J, I'm mainly going to be looking for dividends. Steady, small growth is more what I'm looking for, and high dividends. Kind of here with Johnson & Johnson. So when it comes to its increases over time for the past 5 years, it's had about a 21.3% total return. And for the past 10 years, it's had about a 105.23% total return, which for me isn't horrible. Again, I'm mainly looking for steady growth with high dividends. Speaking of those dividends, it's at about $4.96 a year at a 3.2% yield. Wonderful. Now, again, guys, I am just starting with $150 per week, allocating $25 into each of those 6 stocks. This approach, known as a dollar cost averaging, helps reduce the impact of market volatility over time. By consistently investing, I'm building a habit and taking advantage of compound interest to grow my wealth. Now, when it comes to my goal, guys, I just want to learn the basics of investing and kind of learn and understand how the stock market works. Just track my progress and share experiences with you guys, whether if you're new, whether if you're a veteran. I would love to hear some feedback, some advice, anything you guys want to say or have to say. Go ahead and comment that down in the bottom in the comment section. You guys can follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to have all that linked in the bio, as well as explore option tradings once I have a solid foundation in my stocks. So yeah, guys, options is definitely something I'm going to be looking forward to in the long term. Again, right now I'm kind of just focused on 10, 20 years from now to have myself set. Once I have kind of the gist of it, then I can start focus on option trading, calls, puts, things like that. Also build a diversified portfolio that balances growth as well as income. Guys, I'm trying to have a set plan here. I don't want to just go in here and just kind of throw money in here, kind of like gambling and lose it all. No, I want to be as smart as possible, as strategic as possible, as well as, try my best to learn. That's kind of the main thing here. So again, guys, whatever information you guys have, any type of advice, any type of knowledge that you want to spread, you can also talk about your journey as well, how you started, how it's going. And if you want to start, you can see here through my journey that you can start with little money. I'm only doing about $25 into each stock. You guys can start with 5, so we can go ahead and get this journey started. Now, thanks for watching. If you're also on an investment journey, I love to hear about your experiences. Feel free to share your thoughts or questions in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and hit the notification bell to follow along as I continue with this journey. See you guys next week.